Redefining Boundaries. The power of challenging social norms through activism in an era where conformity often masquerades as progress. Challenging norms has become both a necessity and a radical act of resistance. This article delves into how activists are redefining societal boundaries by dismantling outdated conventions that perpetuate inequality. The essence of norm challenging lies not only in questioning but also in transforming structures that have long maintained the status quo. By examining historical movements and contemporary strategies, we uncover the mechanisms behind effective social change. Historical context of norm-challenging movements throughout history. Societies have witnessed profound shifts driven by individuals who dared to challenge established norms. From civil rights campaigns to feminist revolutions, these movements reshaped cultural landscapes and political frameworks. The civil rights movement in the United States exemplified the power of collective action against systemic racism. Leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. employed nonviolent protest techniques to demand equal treatment under the law. Similarly, the women's suffrage movement fought tirelessly for voting rights, demonstrating that persistent advocacy could lead to constitutional amendments. These efforts laid foundational principles for future generations of activists. By analyzing past successes and failures, modern activists gain invaluable insight into what works when confronting entrenched systems of oppression. Historical context provides crucial lessons on resilience and strategy development. Mechanisms behind effective activism. Successful activism hinges on several key components: clear objectives, strategic communication, coalition building, and sustained engagement. Understanding these elements can guide current movements toward meaningful impact. Campaigns must articulate their goals precisely while remaining adaptable enough to evolve alongside shifting circumstances. Clear messaging ensures supporters understand exactly what they're fighting for. Strategic communication involves leveraging media platforms effectively, whether through traditional outlets or digital spaces, to amplify messages reaching broader audiences. It requires thoughtful consideration of target demographics. Coalition building strengthens movements by uniting diverse groups around common causes. When different communities collaborate, they create powerful networks capable of influencing policy changes at various levels of governance. Sustained engagement keeps momentum alive over time rather than allowing interest to wane after initial excitement fades away. Regular updates, community involvement programs help maintain ongoing participation among volunteers. Precision in objectives, clearly defined aims prevent confusion within activist circles and align external support correctly. Adaptive strategies, flexibility allows organizations adjust tactics based upon real-time feedback from grassroots members. These mechanisms form the backbone upon which successful social reform rests today. Without them, even well-intentioned initiatives risk failing due lack coordination or clarity regarding ultimate aspirations. Educational initiatives as tools for change. Education plays a pivotal role in fostering awareness about issues requiring transformation. Schools, universities, and public institutions serve as vital arenas where new perspectives take root before spreading outward into wider society. Curriculum reforms aimed at including marginalized voices offer students exposure early on to alternative viewpoints. Incorporating discussions surrounding gender equality, racial justice, environmental sustainability enriches learning experiences significantly. Workshops led by experts provide practical knowledge, enabling participants develop skills necessary to implement solutions locally while contributing globally. Interactive sessions encourage critical thinking amongst attendees, encouraging deeper exploration beyond textbook information alone. Digital literacy programs empower youth navigate online spaces responsibly, promoting positive use. Social media tools amplify messages related important causes, further reach potential supporters worldwide. Technology's role in modern activism. Taking advantage technological advancements offers innovative ways engage people cause regardless geographical location. Barriers once hindered such endeavors greatly. Social media platforms facilitate rapid dissemination. News events related injustices occurring anywhere world instantly, bringing attention issues previously overlooked. Hashtags viral trends raise consciousness global scale efficiently. Online petitions collect signatures digitally making process accessible anyone internet connection thereby increasing number supporters compared paper-based alternatives which limited distribution range naturally restricted physical access points. Videos documenting human rights abuses shared widely across networks exposing atrocities otherwise hidden behind closed doors compelling governments international bodies respond urgently address grievances raised publicly now. Virtual protests organized remotely allow individuals unable to attend physically participate meaningfully still contribute effort towards achieving shared vision peace equity fairness across nations' borders. The importance of intersectionality within activist circles acknowledging intersectional identities is essential creating inclusive environments where everyone feels represented valued irrespective background characteristics shaping individual lives daily. Activists must recognize overlapping forms discrimination experienced simultaneously basis race class gender sexuality religion etc. affecting degree marginalization faced persons belonging multiple oppressed categories simultaneously. Creating safe spaces encourages open dialogue exploring complex realities confronted everyday existence ensuring narratives accurately reflected rather distorted simplified versions serving narrow agendas seeking dominance control. Intersectional approaches ensure policies designed benefit broadest possible population addressing needs particular subgroups neglected mainstream discourse historically excluded voiceless majority subjected institutionalized biases silently operating underneath surface-level interactions seemingly neutral settings actually harboring deep-seated prejudices actively working undermine true equality progress. Overcoming resistance to change and counter-movements naturally encountering opposition inevitable part journey pursuing substantial alterations deeply ingrained societal fabric resistant evolving and less compelled forcefully altered externally imposed. Pressures applied sufficiently intense duration required breakthrough occurs organically spontaneously emerging naturally unaided. Counter-movements often emerge attempting revert backward steps already taken forward direction advocating return previous states perceived stability security comfort zone many prefer familiar routines predictable outcomes despite evident flaws inherent within system itself causing harm routinely accepted passively endured silently. Facing hostility expected yet maintaining composure remains crucial preventing escalation situations turning violent confrontations unnecessary damaging reputation organization weakening resolve core membership base ultimately undermining mission entirely defeating purpose initially set forth aiming bring about positive transformations beneficial majority populace. Effective counter-strategies include educating opponents facts dispelling misconceptions arising misinformation propaganda disseminated intentionally distort truth manipulate perception reality manipulated suit interests those benefiting current structure unwilling relinquish privileges enjoyed position authority power wielded irresponsibly abused recklessly without regard consequences actions taken impacting vulnerable populations disproportionately affected decisions made top-down hierarchy. Lacking accountability transparency. Measuring impact. And ensuring long-term success assessing effectiveness undertaken regularly evaluating progress indicators quantitatively qualitatively measuring outcomes achieved thus far determining whether adjustments needed optimize performance moving ahead. Confidently knowing foundation solid capable supporting continued expansion growth. Data collection methodologies vary depending nature project pursued ranging surveys interviews observations case studies analysis statistical models simulations projections scenarios testing hypotheses validating assumptions prior initiating implementation phase ensuring feasibility viability realistic expectations management resources allocated appropriately matched demands actual requirements encountered field. Qualitative assessments involve gathering testimonials, stories, anecdotes illustrating personal journeys changed positively because initiative took place providing emotional resonance connecting abstract numbers concrete lived experiences humanizing. Data collected making results relatable understandable digestible facilitating widespread acceptance adoption beneficial practices recommended adopted universally implemented consistently monitored evaluated periodically revised accordingly. reflecting latest developments, relevant fields, expertise cultivated, continuously updated, keeping abreast rapidly changing landscape, characterized constant flux, necessitating adaptability, flexibility, agility, responsiveness, maintaining relevance amid turbulence, uncertainty, challenges posed, unpredictable future shape, dynamic forces interacting, constantly shifting priorities, values, ideologies. Long-term success depends sustained commitment, replenishing energy reserves, refilling reservoirs, motivation, passion, fueling drive, propelling onward despite obstacles encountered along way. Establishing legacy projects, cultivating leadership pipelines, developing succession plans, guarantee continuity, operation, uninterrupted transitions, smooth handover, responsibilities between generations, ensuring ideals preserved, upheld, passed down faithfully, never lost, diluted, weakened, eroded over passage time. Conclusion: challenging norms represents formidable task demanding courage, conviction, consistency, commitment, enduring hardship, setbacks encountered throughout, arduous path traversed together, united front facing adversity head-on, determined overcome limitations imposed, artificially constructed boundaries restricting freedom, expression, self-determination, autonomy, agency, individuals, communities alike. Engaging critically existing paradigms enables discovering opportunities, innovation, breakthroughs, transformative potential, waiting unlocked, simply daring, explore possibilities outside conventional wisdom confines, expanding horizons, envisioning better tomorrow built upon foundations laid today through boldness, perseverance, unwavering belief, possibility, positive change, achievable, tangible outcomes realized, visibly, demonstrably, verifiably measured, celebrated, recognized, honored, cherished, revered. Genuinely respected, embraced, fully integrated seamlessly within collective consciousness, culture shaping identity, defining ethos, guiding principles, informing choices, actions, determining trajectories, futures unfolding ahead us all.